Final Destination is known for its insane opening disasters, but which one is the best? Today, we are ranking the top 5 most brutal, chaotic, and unforgettable openings in the franchise.
But that's just the beginning, because after that, we're breaking down some major entertainment news, a Street Fighter delay, our first look at Karl Urban as Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2, the Snow White live action flop, Linda Cardellini joining Crystal Lake, and the shocking cast list for Marvel's Doomsday. Let's get into it.
Final Destination just released a brand new trailer, Final Destination Bloodlines. Yes. I'm a fan of the series. I'm not a super fan, but I like them. They're a little more than guilty pleasure. I find the death scenes entertaining, the way that they kill these people off, the way that, they get creative with these deaths. Like, they're just outrageously impossible deaths. And I think they're just fun, silly, horror-esque movies. Minar, did you watch that Bloodline trailer, and what'd you think of it?
Of course I watched it, and I shared it to everybody.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they're not going to show much, but I'm excited. I'm a big fan of the series. Yeah, I mean, it is a series. There's what, 5 of them? 6 of them now?
Yeah, 6 with Bloodlines.
So,
yeah,
kind of excited. I can't wait to see what happens. And this is going to be a direct sequel just like all the other ones, so I can't wait. I can't wait to in store.
Yeah. I like that they kind of reference all the other ones. Like, if you watch the trailer, unfortunately we can't play here, but if you watch the trailer, there's an old woman and she's like, oh, I avoided a death scene, in my past, in my youth, and I've been keeping track of all these insane, scenarios. And there's like a book that she shows the airplane in it. She probably talks about the other ones as well. And I think it's pretty cool. Storyline in this is supposed to be where she's, this happened to her in the past and she's lived long life. She's an old lady now. And then death is finally going to go after her and the bloodline, the people who were not supposed to be alive or exist at all. Because, they were supposed to be taken out, in the 50s or whatever that was. So I think it's a pretty cool twist on the Final Destination story. It looks fun. It looks chaotic. It looks like a Final Destination. We haven't had a new one in so long. I'm excited for it as well.
14 years.
14. That's crazy, dude.
14 years.
It's been a minute. And with that being said, we're going to rank the first five opening scenes to Final Destination. We're gonna go through them. Let's give them a rank. Let's score them. Best out of 5. 1 through 5. We'll give them 1 to 5 points each, and whoever gets the most points at the end is our winner. Sounds good. CK, you want to vote with us as well?
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's kick it off with Final Destination number 1. That's going to be our classic airplane scene. That's the one that started it all.
Real quick,
Yes,
check the text. I don't know if we're actually live right now.
Oh.
It's not on YouTube.
Oh.
I think we might be recording right now.
It shows up
Like, just
live.
unless it's my device, but I still can't find us on the tube.
Well, crap. I do see our live chat thing on over here, but yeah, I don't know. It is recording.
I don't know. Just let you know. Maybe it's my device. My bad.
If not, well, it's going to be a day late, so it's all good. All right. Shall we proceed with Final Destination number... Wait, did I list them backwards on this list? Yeah, I did.
Say number 1.
Final Destination number 1, the plane explosion. Alex's premonition in Flight 180 explodes mid-air in the OG Nightmare fuel. CK, does this add any extra to your fear of flying? The Final Destination. I know you're not a fan of
I hated
airplanes.
flying. Yeah, even before this movie, I hated flying anyway. But obviously, this didn't help. It pretty much just made it worse. And yeah, I'm terrified of flying. I don't know why. But when I'm flying, no matter what kind of turbulence, big or small, automatically I think the plane's going down. So, so I hate flying though. I'd rather drive. I know they say it's safer than driving, but still, I'd rather drive than fly.
Okay, the OG. CK, what's your score for this? 1 through 5. How cool or how fun? What would you rate this opening for the original number one?
Oh, well, with it being the first one, it's kind of a classic, but it was very unexpected. I thought it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. It's kind of weird to say enjoy people dying, but it was just cool to see like how they died. In other words, it was some was kind of creative, and it was fun to watch.
So what's your score? How many stars did you give this opening
Out of
scene?
how many?
1 out of 5.
I'm gonna go with like a 4.8.
4.8.
4.8.
Wow. We're gonna make me do some math here. Okay, that's cool. Minara, what'd you think of the opening? Final Destination number one.
I mean, at the time we had never seen anything like it before. It was crazy. It was, I mean, to start off a movie, an opening scene like that, where you just saw nothing but chaos and death, and it was a unique experience. It was fun.
Yeah, 100%.
It's my second favorite scene out of the series, but I mean, it's a solid like 4 out of 5. So
4 out of 5. I'm going to make the math easy on myself as well. 4 out of 5. I agree with everything with everything you just said. It's a fantastic scene. It's the one that started it all. It's a classic, and yeah, whenever someone mentions Final Destination, that's one of the first things that I think about, the airplane.
yep.
It's just a really cool scene, and it's insane, man. The way that some of these people go on the planes, like, man, oh. And also, just side note, I really like how, I think it was the third or maybe the fourth one, ties into the beginning of this first one. Like, the ending is somebody on the plane, they're going on the plane, and then
So number 5.
Number
Number
5.
5's the prequel.
Okay, yeah, yeah. It pans out, and you realize what flight it is. Like, it's connecting. Like it was a cool twist for me. I really like.
Number 5 is the prequel.
If I'm not mistaken, number 5 is the prequel to number 1.
Yeah, yeah. Really cool the way it tied in. Yeah, you should. Definitely should.
Like he said, the very end of the movie is Flight 180. And yeah, and that's when you realize, because at the whole time, that was the only movie that wasn't technically connected in any way until the very end, where the flight. So yeah, because all the other movies, they tie back to Flight 180 and previous events and stuff like that. But if I'm not mistaken, it was number 5. They didn't make any mention, because everyone thought it was a reboot. But wait, did it have a number 5 on it, or is it just called The Final Destination?
They didn't have. I don't think they had a 5 on it. They had one of those subtitles.
Okay, well, this one, because I remember I thought it was a reboot, but once you watch the very end of the movie, that's when it connects to Flight 180, and it's like, oh my God, it's the prequel. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Wow. Oh yeah, dude. Fantastic movie. Must watch if you're a fan, of course. Or and if you're not, that's a great start right there. Number 1. Just where it all started.
Yes, sir.
Moving on to number 2, Final Destination 2, The Highway Pileup. One of the most legendary for sure. It's a log truck. It's fiery crashes. It is absolutely a terrifying traffic accident. Dude, this one stuck with me for years. This was so. I will let you tell the story, Bernard. But we kind of mentioned it in the chat earlier in the week. But there's I don't drive behind trailers for a reason, partially because of this movie, but also because at the time Minaram told me why he doesn't as well, and he kind of influenced me to not do that or not drive besides trailers or. And just for reference, I wasn't a driver during that time, so I would ride with Minaram, and then he'd advise me, don't do this, don't do that, and yeah, and then it just stuck with me to today. Like I remember it clear as day. It's ah, it's a great scene. It is my personal favorite out of the franchise. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Yep. That scene is it's my favorite. It's legendary. You couldn't come off of perfect, but it did, and it made it even better. And yes, that scene, it's all too relatable. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we haven't seen a log go through a windshield and kill someone, but we've seen stuff flying
Mhm.
off of freaking semis all the time. All the time. You see, loose tires, everything, blowouts, you name it. We've seen it. So, yeah, this movie, it hit home a little too much. But what I was telling BB back in the day, yes, number one, you do not drive behind trailers. That's just that rule number one. Because, everything can be strapped down, sealed tight, whatever. It can still fail, and something can start flying at your window or whatever and kill you, technically.
Mhm.
So be careful. Number two, don't drive beside a semi. If they have a tire blowout and you drive in a smaller vehicle, you will flip over. The pressure is enough and so powerful, it will blow your vehicle over. And yeah, so if you got to pass a semi, pass it quick. But do not drive next to a semi because yes, accidents happens. There's videos out there and it's scary. But
Mhm.
dude, oh my god, Final Destination 2, my favorite. That opening scene is just God, dude. Woo! All right, CK, come on, give me a solid 5.
I agree with you at some point. Um, yeah, I hate driving down next to semis. It freaks me out. To try to avoid that, or I try to speed up to get past them. I don't know if it's a good idea, but that's what I normally do. But yeah, I hate driving next to them. The movie though, the opening, great, one of the best ones I've seen in a while. But as the movie goes on, it gets just a little bit, a little weird for me in some parts. But the opening was great.
Yeah,
So I would give it. Let's see.
4.9.
I'm gonna give it 4.
Jesus.
4.2.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
oh,
Wow. You like
my
that
heart.
airplane a little bit more, huh?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm torn.
Great opening scene, but didn't keep me going to the end.
Wow. All right. Okay, cool. All right. And just to verify, Menarm, yours was a 5?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
That is solid 5.
Solid 5. All right. Moving
You
on
can
to
call it negative if
fun.
you want.
No. I like
Maybe
math.
like 4
I
to the
like math.
power of 3 or something. I don't know what you want.
Oh, Jesus. I think I'm good. This is Final Destination number 3, the roller coaster. A carnival ride turns
Oh,
into a
man.
nightmare as the coaster malfunctions and derails, leading to
Oh,
multiple gruesome deaths. CK, I see you groaning over there. Just, what's going on?
I am terrified of roller coasters. I've done
Flying in
them
roller
two
coasters.
my entire life, and I hated it.
You're just,
Absolutely hated it.
I think you relate to probably all these movies. It's looking like so far you're 3 out of
Yeah, that's
5.
what I heard.
I'm afraid of
Especially,
death. There you go. That. I see death in everything.
I can hear y'all. 1 second.
Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, man. So elaborate on that. Is it you're afraid of roller coasters because of this movie, or
Again,
this adds on top?
this was pre-movie, but
Oh
I don't like them. I always feel like I'm gonna fly off the seat. And yeah, when I saw the movie, I was like, I really don't like them now.
man. Uh
Again, awesome scene, but yeah, I can't do roller coaster then.
so what do you think of this the opening scene there? What would you score it?
That one scared me a little bit. So that one's gonna get to a 4.7.
Damn. Above number 2?
Yeah,
Wow.
sorry.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Like I said, part two had an awesome opening. It was great, but it didn't follow through.
The roller coaster. That is definitely. I think it's one. It's. I think it's a good one too, man. It's most of these openings are really good. I feel like they're just sets the tone for to what to expect, and they're crazy, they're outrageous. It's like, man, roller coasters is real
Well,
quick, man. Oh,
it gets to me because those are things that I'm literally actually afraid of. The plane crash and the roller coaster accident. That's why it hits me harder.
well, I don't know if I ever told you this, CK, but the one time that I went to Astro World when we had it here in Houston years ago, we were probably still in middle school, sixth, seventh, eighth grade, one of those. I got onto that Batman ride, the one where you're still standing and you
Yep.
have the
Yeah.
thing
Batman
on
the
there.
Escape.
Yes, yes.
Batman is, I
So
remember that one, yeah.
the first time that I ever got on that thing, I freaked the hell out, dude, because because I'm standing there and my cousin that I was with, we're like, let's go to the front, let's go to the front. I'm like, oh crap, okay.
Worst part.
So we go up there and the thing goes down and they're like, okay, we're ready to go. And then I'm like, this thing is wide open. Hell, hey, hello, no, come back. It's like I literally flipped out because I mean the thing
I
I
would.
felt like it was way too open.
I
The
would
guy
have
comes
taken it
over
out
and
and
he's
grabbed my
like,
pants, man.
"You're good, man. Go." It's like, ah. So I freaked the hell out, and yeah, I just think about this scene as well. Roller coasters, I don't like them, but the scene in this movie, fantastic. It's beautiful. I'm gonna give this one a 4 as well. I'm sticking with solid numbers.
Nah,
What do you think,
the,
Bernard?
I had similar issues back in the day, with roller coasters because, you know, I'm big and beefy now. Back then, I was skinny, like super skinny.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I was tall. I'm tall enough to ride all the rides, but when I got in the seats and stuff, and you put the bar down, there was so much room. It was like, oh my god, because I'm borderline anorexic. But I know you remember that, CK.
Oh,
I was
hell yeah.
tiny, but
Toothpick, man.
yeah, toothpick, yeah. But man, there's quite a few rides where things going back and forth, and like the bar, it's not sitting on my lap because I'm so skinny, and just yeah, it's scary. But that scene, whew, man, I like it. It was still classic, but unfortunately for me, when that movie came out, it was kind of being overdone, in my opinion, if that makes sense. It was kind
Like
of
with
getting,
other
yeah, it's kind of
movies, I
getting
guess.
too old now, if that makes
Okay.
sense. But otherwise, the CGI or special effects back then, it was still top notch, and it was still a good movie. It was still a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'd unfortunately have to go with a 3 on that one.
Oh,
3.
Yeah,
Wow.
my
All
bad.
right.
But damn good movie, still worth the watch.
Yeah, yeah, and you reminded me as well that I was very skinny back then, like half my size, and yeah, so with all that room in there, I remember,
Yep,
like in
yep,
my seat, I'm like,
yep,
my butt is not in the seat, for half the rides. I'm like
yep.
hanging on to dear life, and yeah, man, it's I hate roller coasters. But yes, we're moving on. Final destination number 4, the racetrack explosion. A massive car crash at a speedway leads to debris flying into the stands, creating mass destruction. Wow. This I'm not a fan of the mass car. I've never been or seen the races, nothing like that, but this scene, oh man, it is insane as well. It's just dude. Because I mean, you've seen videos of these cars crashing before. You've seen them in the movies, and but dude, like the over exaggeration that this one had was
Yes.
just
Yes.
insane.
Yes.
It's not my favorite scene, but it is memorable. I guess in some ways, the only thing that I really stood out to me the most, comparably, is when that girl was standing in right next to her husband, and the tire come right at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Like the crash is over, but it's not over, and it just unexpectedly comes out from over the over the top and takes her out. It's like, oh, I did not see that coming. Um, otherwise, yeah, I think I'm gonna give this one a 3. Good scene, but yeah, not one of the best in my opinion. What you think
You want to
there,
take this next one?
CK?
This one I gotta say is not one of my favorites. It is good. And again, I know it's a movie, but it's a little over the top on some of the scenes. And that was supposed to be. That's what makes it entertaining. But I just thought that one was probably a little bit too much. The opening scene. Some of the stuff I saw was like, really, come on now, really. But again, I know it's a movie, it's enjoyable, but it's not one of my favorites. So for that one, I'm gonna be nice to you and give it a solid 3.
Ooh, solid
Yeah.
number. All
Yep,
right,
that's
all right.
that's the level of disappointment with that movie I was at.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, this kind of corresponds with number 3 as well. Uh, it was already overdone. They've used the formula for me a little too much, but the CGI and special effects in this one was kind of like way off. It was whack. Like it
Yeah,
was
you're right.
terrible. It
Yeah.
was terrible. Now it did have some of the coolest like death scenes in it. You know, like the tire. And then like that chick that gets like a motor or whatever shoved right through her body and she just explodes on the stands. That was pretty cool. And
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but unfortunately, I agree with CK. This is to me the weakest one. It's the weakest one. So fortunately it's a number 2 for me.
Ooh, it's a 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's the weakest one. Still worth the watch, but yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Final destination number 6. Damn, all right. Number 5, the bridge collapse. The movie's big twist makes this one hit differently. But how does it stack against the others? The bridge, they're on that field trip or whatever it is, the bus, and that bridge just, San Andreas, where was the rock? It just goes out. It is also a little out there, outrageous. Um, but I felt like it was a little bit more on the realistic and kind of like they're trying to bring it back to more realism.
Yes.
I, but with that still, like it was less impressive. At least the kills were the deaths, like the way they went out. It was still cool. It was still fun, but this one to me, the opening scene is one of the weaker ones as well. Um, Nothing really stands out to me. It's just it's like, oh, it was cool. It was cool to see. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give this one a 2.
Damn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's a little bit better than 4, but I do feel that they were trying to bring the essence of what made 1 and 2 back,
Hmm.
and they did a lot better job. But it's just in. I want to say they made this movie like 2 years right after the last one, so
Sounds
it
right.
was already like jumping movies so quick that we didn't have enough time to process the previous movie, if that makes sense. But uh, it was still a decent movie, decent scene, but it could have been better. And yeah, I'm gonna go with a 3 on that one.
Great. All right. CK?
No, again, not my favorite. Definitely better than 4 though, that's for sure. But it would, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember too much about this movie. I do remember the opening sequence was pretty cool, but I don't remember much else after that. So with that, I'm gonna have to go with. Damn, sorry guys, I'm gonna go with like 2.8.
Well,
Boy.
to add to your comment, you got to realize it was 14 years ago was the last one, and then the other movies were literally what, like 20 something years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we're old, man. we grew up with this franchise.
And with that, let's round them up. In our worst slot, it's going to be Final Destination number 5 with a 7.8. The Bridge. Yeah,
Oh
man.
man,
That's our worst one. The Bridge. But don't worry. Don't worry there. Number 4, Final Destination for the racetrack with an 8. Just a .2. Seeker.
dude, see, dude, what the man?
Yeah, man, we got that one in our 4th place. Final Destination for the racetrack. Just what? Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, but we're getting a little better. We're getting better here with our 3rd place. Final Destination number 3. Roller Coaster comes in at 11.7 points. That .7 kills me. Yeah, man. Number 3, Roller Coaster. I think that's a fair spot for her.
I
I mean,
agree.
I think the top 2, I think we didn't discuss this beforehand, but I think everybody knew what the first 2 were going to
Oh
be.
yeah,
But for us, Final Destination number 1 is going to be our 2nd place, the airplane that started it
What?
all with
yeah,
a 12.8
yeah, baby.
score, which leaves our champion with a 14.2, almost point and a half. Final Destination number 2, the the highway pileup. Yeah, that is just memorable. Like Minar mentioned earlier, it's relatable, and it just scared me right into adulthood to never drive behind a semi truck. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
true. It's
it
true.
is our champion number 1. What do you guys think? Is this our? What would you rank these? Do you agree with our list? Did CK throw things off with a point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? What do you think? Give us our list. We'd like to know how you would rank these. Real quick, do you want to do some memorable mentions of individual scenes? No,
I got two. I
two.
got two.
Yeah.
I don't remember which movies they were, unfortunately. But the one guy that gets like literally cut up from the barbed wire fence.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that is like awesome. It's awesome. But my number one is the dude that's working out and he gets pissed off and he like screams when he's done and the
Dude.
weights just bam smash his head. Dude, holy crap. I wasn't expecting it. Wasn't
Yeah.
expecting it. It's
Yeah.
like, holy crap, really? That was awesome, dude.
And that scene was just building. Like, what's it
Yep.
going to be? It's going to be the sword. It's going to be
Yep.
something. It's going to be
I
something. And then,
forgot about that. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then nothing. It's like, all right, I beat death. Oh, oh crap. Yeah, man, that scene was fun. You know what I mean, fun. But
Yeah.
I'm not praising it, but well, I'm praising it. Yeah, I'm not praising to death. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. For me, dude, the ones that I remember the most, it's gonna be the tanning salon where the 2
Oh, yeah.
girls
Ooh.
go in there. They get trapped in a thing, and the temperature keeps cranking up, and they get lit on fire, and you can see their skin starting to melt and get stuck to the seat that they're on or the bed that they're on, and it's just crazy, dude. It's just like, oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
glad I never have to go get a tan. Like, I'm good, man. That scene for me is side note. When I first watched this movie, I was like, these girls are topless in the movie. What? They're being portrayed as 17-year-olds because they were still in high school or something like that. I remember thinking that, and I'm like, I don't
I didn't think
know if
about
I
that.
should be. Yeah, man,
Uh,
that's what I was thinking about. Like,
Rated
should
R movie. They
I?
don't care.
Yeah, well, I thought about it at the time. And I'm like, but I looked it up, and the actresses were of age, so I was okay. Yeah, let's rewatch that. But
You watch it.
uh, there's that one, and oh, the other one, that one dude, what's his name in the WB B Squad movie, the Heroes of the Future or whatever it was, the guy who turns to steel. You remember him? Minarm, you know what I'm talking about. The he was like the historian. I don't remember the Heroes of Tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like in season 1. He's the guy that turns into steel.
He was in
Uh,
the Final Destination movies?
yeah, he was in one of them. He was
Holy
a
crap.
jerk. He was a player,
I didn't know that.
and he's the guy who gets it in the pool.
Oh, he got it through the anal bum cover. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, that was
yeah.
awesome.
The pressure is just so much; it's sucking all the water in, and he gets stuck, and he's fighting for dear life. He's underwater for like 10 minutes. He
Yeah.
very impressively holds his breath for that long, and, and then it just takes him. It's like, oh man, it's a crazy scene. Just not likely to happen ever. That pressure's
Yeah.
not nearly strong enough, but still a crazy scene. CK, any memorable, anything that stand out to you?
I have two in my head actually. Um, the one I have, I think it's two. I'm not sure. No, I think it's a roller coaster one. That kind of like gothic guy. They're like I think they're in a warehouse and he like falls or something. Or is it a girl? I can't remember. No, sorry, it's a girl. Sorry, the girl that's with the gothic guy in like a warehouse, and she gets like the nails like just go through like crazy, like a bunch of them. I remember
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
That
All
one sticks with me.
that.
That's one of them. The other one actually, this one's kind of funny. This one actually doesn't show what happens, but you can imply what's gonna happen. It's actually at the end of the first one, like right at the end, where he saves them and he asks him, "Hey, well, who's next?" And you see behind this big old like billboard just come flying down.
Oh
Right
yeah,
before it hits him, it cuts off.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
That was an awesome ending. I really like the ending.
yeah.
Wonder
Like they
one with like a
beat it, but
semi
didn't.
running over people
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in a coffee shop
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, they did something similar there. I think they did the X-ray,
Yeah.
with the bones breaking and crunching and all
Yeah.
that.
I forgot one though. The chick
Which was,
that was getting like the laser eye surgery looking.
oh,
Oh
dude.
my god! Because I
Yeah.
actually had that happen. Well,
Wha-
not burn. No, the
wha-
LASIK. I had LASIK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but no, dude, that's terrifying.
Oh my
Laser
god.
becomes too powerful and just freaking starts burning holes in you. Holy crap, dude!
Oh, dude. Yeah, that scene is scary. Like, because that's something that could happen. But I thought the way they ended her was it was cheap. It was like she gets up, she's away from everything, and she just falls out the window. It's like,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
The eye rolled out.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Oh my god.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's our list of memorable mentions. Final Destination Bloodlines comes out, and I think it was May of this year. Is that correct?
I have no idea.
Maybe. If not, I'll correct it here.
They brought that
But
one dude back, Candyman.
I thought he passed away. The
No,
actor? Maybe I'm
He
wrong.
passed away too.
Huh. Unless it's
is it
someone
not
else
the same
taking over his
actor?
role. The black dude, right?
Yeah.
Candyman. Yeah, I thought it was the original actor passed away. I want to say last year.
That's right. Is he CGI then?
You know what? I'm not sure. I assumed it was a different actor, but taking over the role. But I don't know. I have to double check.
Tony Todd.
Huh. Maybe I'm wrong then.
Did
Shoot.
he die?
I thought so.
Yeah, he died. He died like 4 or 5 months ago.
Okay.
So he must have already done this movie, or they CGI'd him in.
Yeah, that's possible for sure.
Because yeah, he's in the movie or he's in the trailer. So, oh man, that might be his last piece of work that he was working on before he passed
Yeah,
away.
very well could be.
Damn. Because I
Yeah.
know they did. Didn't they do like a Candyman remake or something a few years back with them?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he was in that one, but yeah, definitely a remake.
No, he was in it. He was in
Was
it.
he?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I just don't remember if he was in it the whole time, but I do recall seeing him.
All right. Like a cameo, I guess, or
I guess, yeah.
all right, nice. All right. Well, let's move on to our entertainment news. Starting up. Your favorite, dude, I swear to God, somebody is listening to the show because we just talked about Street Fighter Live, the live action movie, Guilty Pleasure, last week, 2 weeks ago. Oh, snap. Look at them glasses. Yeah. We got some little bit of news. There was supposed to be a live action Street Fighter movie, a remake or reboot or something. Yeah, supposed to be coming out 2026.
Yeah.
But they
Sweet Lord.
removed it off of the list
Thank God.
just when they found the director. Like, I don't know what's going on, man.
Why not, dude? I'm bringing it back.
Oh yes. Real quick, there's I forget her name. You just mentioned her. She was Mandalorian.
Agents of
She was-
Shield and Mandalorian.
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I
that's
keep
definitely
forgetting
her.
her name.
Looking there.
She hasn't aged in 20-something years.
She looks the same.
Yep.
That's crazy. But yeah, this new movie, just because they removed it, it doesn't mean that it's been canceled or forever gone. It might be, but
We
maybe
hope
they're
it
just.
is.
You said you hope it is?
We hope it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
We
man.
got-
I mean,
Dude, we have the worst Street Fighter movie of all time. And then we had actually a decent B movie Street Fighter. That was decent.
I never watched it, so I can't say. I've always heard it was
The
crap.
Legend of Chun-Li or whatever.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Liu Kang's in it.
She's not.
No,
Our
no,
Chun-Li.
Liu Kang's in it, and the guy who plays Damien Dark in the DC
Yeah.
CW verse.
He was a bison, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that one was decent, but it was B movie. So
Okay, I remember you went to the movie theater for that, right? The Legend of Chun-Li.
Which
You
one?
enjoyed that? Legend of Chun-Li?
I actually did enjoy it, to be honest with you.
Did you?
I did enjoy it.
it's worth the watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Worth a watch. Maybe I'll check it out one day.
If you
I'm
haven't
bored
seen
enough.
it, it's worth the watch. Unlike the Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter.
That was horrible.
That's
man.
the worst
I'm not
movie.
a fan of Street
God.
Fighter, and I still knew this was wrong.
The All-American American.
Dude, there's only one other movie that's worse than this. And we're about to
One
get
movie?
to it.
Oh, all right. Jeez. Yeah, supposedly, yeah, like I said, this is being pushed back for now. You don't think it's canceled. If they're looking for the right cast or trying to, rewrite it, come up with something good, I'm all for that, just kind of like Minaram said, don't give us a crap movie. There's a lot of people who are still reminiscent or still fans of the Street Fighter franchise and would like to see a good adaptation, something fun, something that we won't crap on for the next 20 years. That'd be great.
Is it 20 years or 30? I forget when that movie came out.
Ooh, man, was it 99? Something like that? Well, 94. Here we go. Oh my
It was
god.
94?
Yeah. It's
31
been-
years ago.
Oh, wow. 30.
Yeah, 31 years ago. I want to say I was a kid when that movie came out, and yeah, it was a big steaming pile of dookie.
Yeah, for sure. Any actually, what were you saying, Norm? There's only one worse.
Oh,
The Street Fighter?
Snow White?
Snow White just came out.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man, that was a great transition. Holy god. Snow White just came out and it has an amazing score.
Yeah, it
I think
does.
the last I saw it, it was like two something. What did it drop again? 1 point
1.8 unless it's lower now.
Rotten Tomatoes. That is amazing.
It
Wow.
1.8 at IBDM or whatever. But yeah,
Crazy, dude.
1.8.
The,
It,
CK, I know you went to go watch this. Yeah? Big Snow White fan?
First in line.
Personally?
I got my
Like
ticket
it?
in advance and everything.
the great.
Was it great?
Yeah.
I really haven't seen it, but it sounds horrible.
It looks horrible. It sounds
Looks
horrible.
horrible.
I'm not going to bother watching. Even if
Dude,
it's free on Disney, I'm not going to watch
They have
this.
to pay me to watch this bull.
It looks horrendous. I saw an ad earlier. It's like, go watch the #1 movie in America, Snow White. It's like, what the hell?
Dude,
Number
it made
one?
what? Like 40 million worldwide or something? Dude, that's terrible.
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Let's see. The opening weekend was 85 million.
Was it?
Yeah, 85. I guess that might have been worldwide.
I think the first numbers I saw was 40 million.
40.
And
Okay.
is
Yeah.
so 85 million. I mean, that's better, but how much did it cost to make? Like 250?
Yeah, just about between 240 and 270 million. So,
So they have to make at least 500 to 540 million just to break even.
and that's likely
That's
not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
No. This is garbage.
Yeah.
Gal
It's
Gadot's
like
in there. I mean,
Snow White movie with no dwarfs, no Prince Charming. I mean, it's like, what were they thinking? And they still made it. I don't know.
yeah,
But I'm glad the people spoke.
yeah, for
No
real.
one wanted to see this. This will be straight to Disney Plus or whatever in like 2 weeks.
You're probably right. I wonder if it's worse than Borderlands. If it got the worse score than that.
I think so.
Oh man, I did see that one meme that Menarm got onto me about. I'll
Don't.
bring it up.
Don't.
I'll bring it up.
Don't.
We did it, boys. It scored lower than Dragon Ball Evolution.
For a different take on the movie, it wasn't bad. You can hate me all you want. I've seen much worse movies. Besides, like we talked about here before, BB actually liked the movie the first time he saw it, where I hate it. But after
watched it
watching
together.
it,
We watched it together.
I know.
Yeah.
But after watching it a few times, because I bought the Blu-ray and all that, the Z edition, and has nothing to do with Dragon Ball Z. But after watching it a few times, I grew an appreciation for it. It was actually not bad. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's a solid, probably like 5.5. But yeah, BB loved it.
Oh man,
Don't let him lie to you. He loved it.
I was trolling you, dude, so hard.
You weren't trolling me, dude. You were serious.
Because you hated it. You were so mad. You had a BF. You were mad. You were big mad. So I was pushing your buttons. I was like, it wasn't that bad. It was pretty good, man.
No,
If
you
it
were
wasn't-
serious. You were serious. I could tell when you're trying to troll. You were dead serious.
It is not a very good movie. Because the name Dragon Ball is attached to it, I hate it. If you take it out, take the Dragon Ball name out of it, I could watch it. It's passable. I can watch it. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen.
Do you leave Dragon Ball name in it? It's still fine. It's better than Super.
Damn, those are fighting words.
It's not better than Daima, though.
Damn. More fighting words. This guy. Oh man, let's go back to our news. We got Mortal Kombat. This is a little bit old, a little old. We missed it. We forgot to bring it up last week, but
Stuff
Mortal Kombat
happens.
2 finally released some footage of what Carl Urban, that's the main thing that I'm looking at here. What Carl Urban looks like as Johnny Cage. And we have a clip out that has gotten so many views on TikTok, so many on like our Instagram. Go follow us there, by the way. Shameless plugs. Where we talk about, or we ask the question, is Carl Urban too old to play Johnny Cage? And it's a great clip. You can go check it out. Yeah, the guy looks, I mean, he's like in his 50s or so. He looks great for his age. We love Carl Urban here. I think he's great. Great actor. Great roles.
One of the best actors, dude. He's so good.
Butcher, he's amazing. And The Boys. So many roles that he's known for. Doom. Yeah.
Yeah. Bones from Star Trek.
Yes, sir.
Red.
The guy with the guns in the Marvel movies. I forget his name. Executioner
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah. Which he makes a Doom reference in that movie, by the way.
Does he?
Yeah. When he's standing on top of the bodies and he's got his guns pointed down.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. Never
No
picked
one
that
ever.
up.
It's funny because no one ever recognized that except for me for like the first 3 or 4 months when that movie came out. And now people are like, "Oh, he made a Doom reference." I'm like, dude, I've been saying that since day one.
Yeah, we love Carl. I think he's awesome. But looking at this photo of him as Johnny Cage,
He looks okay.
it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. The first photo, I don't know when it was like him off screen, like him chilling in the back or something. His age was showing. You could see everything. Like oh, dude's looking a little rough.
They can CGI him up, man. But Johnny Cage, depending on what timeline they're doing, well, not timeline, but what time frame, he's a washed up old actor. He's past his prime.
Yeah.
That's what they make fun of him in the first movie for, or the first MK.
OG.
Yeah, the OG. But I think he looks great. I love that picture. It's the Shao Kahn that we need to be talking about.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, CK, what do you think of Carl Urban here? What is he?
And I want to honestly, I just know him from The Boys. That's really it.
Oh.
But as far as what he looks like on here, honestly, I think it looks pretty good. To be honest with you.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it big time.
Shao Kahn. Here we go. Big boss.
He looks like
big
burnt
bad.
toast. And I'm not allowed to say what I really want to say. And I know you know what I said earlier.
He's big mad. He's
Dude, he looks like freaking burnt toast. He looks like a famous actor that, something tragic happened to him.
I'm hoping this is like him in the shadows. Because everything is you can't really see a whole lot other than the mask. But I mean, the detail on the mask looks cool. I think I like that. I remember I saw a photo of the actual actor, and like the dude's huge. He's very buff, big dude. So I'm just trying to picture him in this outfit, and it looks great.
Dude, what? I thought he looked like Shao Kahn.
Outside of the. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
It's fun because everyone wants to crap on MK2 Annihilation, but like the actor looked just like Shao Kahn with the mask and everything. This, I don't know what they're trying to do with this. That's a burnt toast.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Shao Kahn's supposed to be like half human, right? At least.
Yeah, he's human. Or
Yeah.
well, I can't say human, but yeah, he looks human.
Part human.
Well, this is Martin Ford. I mean, he's huge. The guy's tall as hell. He's the third tower if he joined the team Ash and Minardi over there. Minarm. Third tower. I mean, the guy's monstrous. I think they found the right guy. There he is.
Dude, he is ripped.
Yeah, this guy's a monster. So yeah, I'm hoping that the actual photo that we did get is this one right here is he's in the shadows or something, because
That ain't shadows.
who would want to hide that? I mean, he's terrifying. Martin Ford.
It did my boy dirty.
Let's see. Other than that, we got, who was this? What's her name? Katana? Not Katana. The princess.
Yeah, she looks good.
Oh yeah, Katana. That's her name.
The other chick was hot, but she looks good. I'd tear it up still.
Yeah.
What?
No, yeah, I like her. I like the costume design. I like her weapons.
She looks beautiful.
I think she looks great. Yeah, she looks awesome. CK, did you hit it?
Twice.
Twice, huh? Just two? Not 2.3 or 2.4?
2.3.
2.3 repeating.
Scorpion is back. I know I'm going to say his name wrong. Hiroyuki Sanada. Good try, maybe. He was great in the first one. I'm glad he's coming back as Scorpion. And those are all the new photos we got. Looking forward to this. Yeah.
I could care less, but I'll watch it. But I wasn't a fan of the first one, or the reboot, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I enjoyed it enough to look forward to the sequel. I didn't think it was amazing, but yeah, I'd watch it. There was highlights in there.
I enjoyed it, but I could do without the new guy they added in there, Cole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
for sure.
Probably about 20% of why I didn't like the movie.
Sure. Moving it along. We got Linda Cardellini officially to star as Pamela Voorhees in the TV series Crystal Lake by A24. Linda Cardellini. I know her best as Velma in the live action Scooby-Doo movies.
That's who that is?
Yeah, that's her. Live action Scooby-Doo. She's Velma.
I saw the picture and I didn't really recognize her, but now that you said it, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'd hit it too.
Yeah, I mean, she's hot. She is. She's hot. She's pretty. I mean, as far as Velma goes, like she was like, damn, Velma, like she was hot, Velma. What else is she in? She was in Grandma's Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That as well.
Yeah, she's been quite a few things. She's a great actor, a great comedian. But this is a serious take or a serious role.
Yeah.
So this is a series.
A series, yeah, for the Jason series, yeah, a prequel. She's playing the mom, Jason's mom. I'm guessing it's going to be about her, how she becomes the killer, and yeah.
So this is a prequel to like the existing movies, or are they just rebooting the whole damn thing?
I believe to the existing movies, because I know that right now the movies are in like licensed limbo. They can't do any new movies, so they can't reboot it. They can't continue with a sequel. So
we don't talk about Jason X, anyways. Half of them, actually.
Yeah, man, this is at least a prequel. Have some sort of Jason Voorhees content out. Keep it relevant, maybe. I don't know. I really didn't have much interest in the series, so I'm not a huge Jason fan. I like the character now, but I'm not a huge fan of the movies. But I might watch for Linda. I might watch for her.
Let's say the first Friday the 13th is her as the killer, isn't it?
Yeah, the first one, it's her. Where at the end it's revealed to be her.
Well,
she's
old
like
lady,
grandma. Yeah,
old lady Voorhees. But I haven't seen those movies in 20, 30 years. I don't even know how the whole like Jason thing comes, except for him drowning at the lake.
Yeah. Like Jason himself he's not really a thing until the sequel, till the second one. So maybe this will just focus purely on her and, her story, how she became who she is. Maybe her and her son just to add some foreshadowing in there. And who knows? It could be entertaining if they do it right. A24, it's a pretty good studio. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe they'll put something out, something worth watching.
Now, what channel or whatever streaming service or whatever? Do you know?
That I did not catch. This article say anything? I don't see it.
I see how it is.
All I see is expect more details this upcoming series
Oh,
soon.
Peacock. Dude, it's going to be on Peacock. Partners
nice.
as Peacock and A24. So it'll be on Peacock. God, besides Twisted Metal, there is nothing on Peacock.
I picked up Peacock for like $2 a month deal on Black Friday. I'm still paying too much, dude. There's nothing on there. There's nothing. I watched everything I wanted to watch.
Yeah, you can only watch Twisted Metal so many times.
Outside of that, that is our news with that.
Curiosity question before we move on. Honest opinion, what did you guys think about Freddy versus Jason?
Well, we talked about that before.
Yeah.
So when the movie came out, I freaking hated it. It was terrible. It was more funny than scary and all that stuff, and it was just cheese. It was terrible. But now that I've gotten older, more appreciation for it and all that, it was actually a fairly good movie and decent movie, and it was fun. It's one of those, the more I watch it, the better it is. But
Yeah, exactly.
there's some deaths in there that are just like awesome. I mean, too cool. Man, that hockey player's, or that goalie's pissed off.
Yeah, it's definitely cheese. It's not much of a Jason movie. It's a Freddy movie, which was fine. It's great. I think the story was written very well. They blended the two. Very, very, very good. Very good storyline. I didn't quite like that they gave Freddy the fear of fire and Jason the fear of water. Just never quite made sense to me. I know that that's what killed off Freddy and that's what killed off Jason, but they were never like afraid of water
Yeah,
or
not
fire
terrified.
like that. Yeah. But other than that, I thought it was fun. It's a must watch. And CK, would you take off your hat real quick? I think you kind of look like Jason.
No,
Jason Voorhees. If you just take it, just pop the hat.
I don't think so.
Just show the little.
So much hate.
I want to show off it. Jason Voorhees. Okay, that's fine. Moving on. Moving on. Our last story of tonight or today, whatever time you are watching. Marvel unveils Avengers Doomsday's cast. They released in a weird way. They released like a photo with a bunch of chairs on it. Yeah, or video. Here we go. And excuse me. Yeah, a bit of a weird way to reveal your new actors or your cast, but whatever.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Majority of them that they announced, we already kind of knew they were in there. Obviously, they're keeping quite a few cameos under wraps for right now. Whether it's scheduling or contracted. Oh yeah, dude, $1,000. Freaking Spider-Man's going to be in it. Same with Captain. Huh?
He has to be. There's no way he's not going to be in there.
Yeah. Same with Captain America and or not Captain America, Captain Marvel. Now Miss Marvel, I don't know about, but Captain Marvel's obviously going to be in there. But I mean, dude, they're bringing in the X-Men. They're bringing in Fantastic Four. Patrick Stewart, Magneto's in it. Dude,
Ian McKellen.
Yeah, but they're gonna keep the major cameos under wraps until the movie comes out, or until a dumb movie theater decides to leak it.
True.
Like they did before.
Yeah, it'll probably happen. But one of the most notable ones that I see on this list, they got most of the Thunderbolts are coming in.
Yes.
All of them, including Bucky, which I still find interesting because he's supposedly a senator, or not a senator. He's like an elected official now, or something like that.
Is he?
Yeah. They mentioned it in the Captain America 3, that movie,
4?
or four. Sorry.
Was he a senator?
Yeah. He was about to be elected or something like that, or
Oh,
was recently elected. It was one or
well,
the other.
he's putting in some work in the next movie.
Yeah. Let's see, the Fantastic Four, like you said, and Channing Tatum, Gambit.
Yeah, we're bringing in
He's
Gambit, baby.
Yeah. So it's not the end. It's not the end for him. So that's pretty cool. I did find interesting. No Deadpool. I mean, I know he's not.
Hey, dude, all the big names are going to be in it. They're just, like I said, whether it's contract issues or scheduling, they're working it out. Dude, Ryan Reynolds, 100% is going to be in it. The only question is Hugh Jackman going to be in it? Which
Ooh.
probably.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Whether it's a cameo or he's a full-time member, whatever. Because they're bringing in the OG X-Men as well.
Yeah, for
Plus,
sure.
Photon from the Marvels movie, she's going to be in it. That's going to be how she comes back to the universe.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Because she got stuck in
Yeah.
spoilers. She in the X-Men world in the movie that nobody watched.
Spoilers. It's a great movie. Besides the Disney scene,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
it was a fun and good movie. Which
it was okay. Yeah, it was.
we're
It
talking
wasn't
about.
bad, half bad at all.
We're talking
Yeah, I
about
agree.
spoilers.
Nobody watched it.
This Marvel's father is in Daredevil.
You mentioned that in our chat, but I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Where? When?
Did you watch it?
I watched it.
The last 2 episodes just now? Yesterday?
And oh, that's what you mean in the Daredevil series. Okay. I
Yeah.
haven't seen the new one just yet.
New 2.
You too. I haven't watched those two yet.
They released 2 episodes. The first
Wow.
one, yes, he's in it. You'll find out real quick. You're like, that guy looks familiar. And then he starts talking about Miss Marvel and Kamala. It's like, oh, God. Okay. Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool. The way they tied it in. All right, that's cool. I like that. Let's see. Anyone else? Loki. He's coming back.
Yes,
Tom
dude.
Hiddleston. What?
Yes.
But he's like, he's a tree now. He's the god tree. He's the timeline. He's holding it all together. Spoilers for everyone who didn't watch
That's
the
a
Loki
few years
series.
spoiler, but yeah. Dude, he's either gonna be a variant or it's gonna be him, but dude, they're the best storytellers. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, because he's literally tied up in storyline. So how is they gonna? I don't know. I don't either that, or I think you mentioned in our chat earlier, or it could be a variant of Loki, which could very well be it. Just a different version, maybe the one with the horns, or it could be Toad Loki, maybe.
Toad. What the hell?
Yeah, Toad Loki. Oh no, not Toad.
Alligator Loki.
Alligator Loki.
Dude, that's my boy.
I was
Alligator
thinking of
Loki.
Toad, Thor.
Yeah.
Alligator Loki. Yeah, that's the one I want. Bring him
Yeah.
back.
I love it. He bit off that Loki's hand.
It's like Chubbs.
Oh man.
Chubbs. Let's see. Anyone else? Shang-Chi. He's finally coming back. Simu Liu. Dude, he's been missing for like 5 years.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, he had a good,
Now-
starter movie and then disappeared.
This is Doomsday. Dude,
Yeah.
Secret Wars. I think is Secret Wars before or after Doomsday?
I want to say, oh crap, I don't remember.
Because it was King's Dynasty then Secret Wars, or was it Secret Wars then King's Dynasty?
I think you had it right. First, it was King's Dynasty and then Secret Wars.
I think dude, I don't know. I think because of the whole Kang thing, they've kind of switched everything up and switched the movies around a little bit.
Hmm.
Because, dude, Secret Wars is going to be bigger than Endgame. It's going to be bigger than this movie. Everything.
Yeah.
But this
I'm
one, they're
definitely looking
including
forward.
like everybody. I think
Yeah.
this movie's going to be like everyone's coming to the Earth 616, and then Secret Wars happens. And yeah, dude, we're going to have everybody. We're going to have the original Fantastic Four versus the reboot Fantastic Four versus the reboot Fantastic Four.
Wow.
And yeah, can't wait.
Ooh. One more notable name here. Namor.
Yes.
Aquaman.
No.
Marvel's Aquaman. He's coming back. Namor. Same thing. Pretty good debut. Gone. He's been missing for 4 years.
3 years? I want to say
Something
it was
like that.
3. Maybe. When did Black Panther 2 come out? Was it 2021 or 2022?
Yeah, 3 or 4 years.
I want to say it was
something like
2022.
that. I was still in the pandy. It sounds like it was right after that, or feels like
You
it
got to
was right
remember,
after.
man, they slowed down whenever the pandemic hit, and then they picked it up a little bit, but then you could tell that, you know, they were getting a little sloppy.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, by the way, yeah, Doomsday is for now, right now at the time of this recording, May 1st of 2026, and Secret Wars May 7th, 2027. So
And
1 year
Secret Wars is
apart.
going to be an even bigger movie.
Oof.
Oh, my God.
Ooh.
I'm going to be dead by then.
Outside of that, that's basically everything. Anyone that was not listed that you want to see make an appearance?
Chances are they are.
Maybe a little bit of
Or Deadpool and Wolverine will show up in Secret Wars.
yeah.
A lot of the people that aren't listed are going to be in Secret Wars, but yeah, they're going to have to bring in Spider-Man.
Which one though?
Yeah, is it Toby?
Maybe Andrew.
Ooh, good one actually.
All 3?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Tommy Boy?
Maybe who else could come back?
Plus, Star-Lord's supposed to be coming back for either this movie or Secret Wars.
Yeah. He's being a solo now. He's not with his team, or who knows how they're going to handle that. Spoilers.
I think at this point, if they're going to watch the movie, they've already seen it. If not, they're not watching it.
Maybe Blade, Wesley Snipes, one more go.
No,
That'd be
that or
fun.
Sticky Fingers.
Ben Affleck, Daredevil.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
CK, anyone that you'd like to see come back?
I'm looking for Spider-Man. He's always been my favorite, so definitely want to see where they go with that.
Nice. All right. I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Any closing statements? Anything?
Honestly, I don't think I'm thinking about it. That's a lot of people coming back to that movie. So I hope they don't jam pack it with it to where they make it kind of messy, like too many people.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope they give everybody enough screen time, because you may have like your favorite character shows up in one scene for like maybe 2 minutes. You don't see him for the rest of the movie. I would suck.
That's a good point.
Especially with your favorite character. Hopefully they can give enough time for everybody to make it look, but still make it look good.
Well,
Make it like 4 hours long.
besides RDJ, and then probably the core Avengers, everyone else is pretty much a cameo here and there.
More or less, yeah.
It's going to be another Infinity War and Endgame where everyone's got 5 minutes of screen time and that's it, except for the main people.
Yeah, it's kind of expected with that many people. Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah. Oh, Ghost Rider. There we go. Nick Cage. Come on, Nick. Come back.
What about Robbie Reyes?
Wait, who? Robbie Reyes?
Yeah,
Who's Robbie Reyes?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ghost Rider.
Oh, I never got that far. I
Bro.
dropped that. I dropped Agents of Shield.
Oh, it's
They,
so good.
it got too ridiculous for me. I couldn't do it.
What?
I think I dropped off right at the season before that Ghost Rider.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It
Daredevil?
follows. What's that? Daredevil.
Daredevil?
Yeah. Or Charlie Cox and bring him in. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, bring him in, and Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and Iron Fist
Bring those guys in. Yeah.
and Colleen.
Bring
Wing.
everybody. Shoot.
Yeah, I think they're all like scheduled or planned for the at least Secret Wars. Yeah, you know it's going to have everybody in it, just like Endgame did.
Can't wait.
Endgame even had Howard the Duck. For all his 1 second, he's a blur cameo.
This is true. Oh, what do you guys think? Who do you want to come back? Who do we not name that you want to watch? Let us know in the comments below.
Chris Evans is coming back.
Oh,
The Captain Hydra.
He has to. Yes.
Is it Captain Hydra?
America or coming back at,
Yeah,
Fantastic Four guy?
He's either Johnny Storm, Captain America, Captain Hydra.
You come back as all three.
Actually, potentially could. But I don't know if it's for this movie or the next one. But I think he's denied it already. But yeah, that means he's in. He's in.
Nice. All right.
But yeah,
That's going to do it for us. We'll catch you next week live on the YouTubes. This is Bogus Bird signing out.
Bernard signing out.
Okay, see ya.
Catch you on the next one. CK.
Got hit the end. Oh, he's playing the music. A little late on that.
I click and it takes time for it to come on.
So getting used to this live thing. We're still getting used to it. Roll credits.
He's just gonna let it play.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
I liked it.
Jamming out over there.
You gotta hit the stop. You gotta hit the stop.